Okay, we are live. Welcome welcome back to Film Fridays. Today we have with us Shota, Coach Shota today to
Woo!
watch some women's dodgeball. Shota, do you want to just introduce yourself for everybody, like what team you play on, where you play out of now, and anything else you'd like to share before we get started?
Of course. I'm Shota Barbeau. I play on Outsiders Men's. I'm the coach of Outsiders Women's alongside with Joe and Eli. And I play out of Atlanta Dodgeball.
I know. So you were in Seattle, and I had this funny thing with ADC where I'd always DM them, and I'm like, who has ownership of Shota now? You guys are Seattle, because they would rep you too on Instagram, and I just always thought it was funny. What was the decision that you moved to Atlanta for? Or
I
back?
have career decisions. I'm trying to do
Okay.
something, so I had to go. My mom offered me a spot to live, so I was like, I'm gonna
Hell
take it.
yeah!
Yeah.
In this economy, I mean, let's
Take
listen.
what
If
you
I
can get, man.
yeah,
Definitely.
Exactly. We'll
I
do
mean,
that, and then we'll move somewhere else probably after that. From probably Dallas.
oh, should come to Philly. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
That'd
that'll
be
be fun.
amazing. It's
I'll come visit.
affordable.
Philly
Well,
is affordable. Philly is definitely more affordable than like Boston, DC, other East Coast places. New York,
Yeah.
absolutely not. Philly's affordable.
very fair.
Hidden gem.
Hidden
Oh, both
gem.
of that. All right. So
Um,
we're
Go
gonna
ahead,
start
Danny.
the finals. Frenzy versus Invasion. Invasion has been on a rampage lately, making all the
Fair.
finals. So be good to watch. And Frenzy, like they had a deep roster for the
Yeah.
things. They picked up I mean, they were kind of just like half a Canadian team, for being totally honest. So I don't really know how that logistics work. I do know a lot of them are actual rostered players. So that's probably why it
Mhm.
worked out. But they picked up a couple people from Valkyrie, which were solid pickups.
Yeah, they got Cynthia and Shade,
Yep.
and I think Karen was already on that team, and
Yeah.
Brenda and Paige are. So they have Taylor, and I think what's her name? Mira got hurt, so that's why she's not playing in this case.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I was gonna say Mira's on this team too, but I don't even see her in the lineup.
She's
Okay, she
she's
got hurt.
sitting down right there with a jacket on. I
Oh,
think.
I see her now. Yeah. Oh,
I don't
poor
even
thing.
know what happened.
Yeah, I didn't know it. I didn't know
yeah.
her
There
name.
was.
Otherwise, she would be in my starting line for sure
Oh my
for this
God,
team.
she's
Yeah,
so good.
the dodging, incredible.
Mhm.
She's so bouncy. She's so
Yeah,
hard to hit.
she brings a lot of like unpredictability, and then like
Yeah,
never when you play her, at least for our women, like our women are never comfortable. Like you don't know what she's gonna do, so
Yeah.
she keeps you on your toes, which really helps a lot to keep other players alive.
yep. So aside from that, how do you feel about the starting lineups for both teams?
I mean, both teams are solid.
Yeah, both teams are solid. It's not much you
I
would
can't
fix.
like I don't really see anybody really coming in. I don't know. I don't think Kate Gong's on the court right now, right? For Invasion.
No. Mm-mm.
No,
Yeah,
she's not.
I'd probably have her rotate in, and then I think for Frenzy, I'd have Taylor rotate in too.
Yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
too familiar with like I think her name's Shariza. I think
Yeah, she's also
yeah,
Canadian, I believe. Seen
yeah.
her play a
I'm not
little bit.
too familiar with her, but I know she's as good as well.
Yeah.
I'd
So it's
probably
in
just keep those people rotated in.
Mira. What happened to Mira? I'm glad she's doing well. Panic. Did she? I didn't actually see any injuries while I was at the thing, but I was also like focused on not re-injuring myself. So I don't know what was going
Oh
on.
shit!
Good
Damn,
catch.
that's a crazy catch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially on Cynthia.
I was about to say any catch on Cynthia. It's good. That was a good dodge.
A lot of exchanges. Double on Brenda. Smart.
Let's see what they're
Let's
gonna
see.
do here.
Probably call a double here.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you guys call a lot of doubles or do you have outs?
Um, for our women's team, we do call a lot of doubles. We don't have like the arms that I would say these teams have. Like
Mm-hmm.
just because like Karen's got a crazy arm, Paige's got a crazy arm. And a lot of these girls at the top level can really throw the ball, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
our women aren't really the biggest or they don't have the best arms. So I think doubles is really the thing that'll help us the most.
It's
But like
funny.
for these ladies, I think you could just throw solos a lot of the times and play
Solos.
3D.
Yeah. It's funny when you say the biggest. I actually remember I looked over to Sam and I was like, I mean, I'm short, so it's not like an insult, but I was like, outsiders is really like they're pretty not tall in stature. Like I think
All
the
under
biggest person is, like,
5'5".
Yeah,
5'5",
literally.
yeah, which is good for dodgeball, right? You want to be
Mhm.
small, so
Hard to hit, hard to hit.
yeah, exactly.
But that's why we have to play the transition game way more than all these other teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see that more teams are like picking up in crashes? And I remember we're rewatching now, but I didn't think there was as many rush plays as I thought I was going to see. So what have you seen? Do you think it's still sort of like slow and steady sometimes wins the race, or you're seeing more? It's more effective to be always rushing.
Um, when you watch like Canadian women play, there a lot of those top teams are running at each other,
Yeah. Yeah.
even with the arms that they have. I think that's probably the direction that we need to go as a country in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because like in this game, I felt like it was really slow. Some of the like first half, and then second half if they picked it up.
Yeah.
Um, but it's just like when you have the legs and then you add the arm, it's
Yeah.
really hard to compete against that. So I'd
Yeah.
probably say
Unstoppable.
I'd say we'd have to play the transition game more as a country.
I totally agree.
I know y'all do a really really good job aggression, and then outsiders women's we're getting a lot better at it.
Ooh,
Good
good
catch by
catch,
Paige.
Paige.
I think like what we struggle with is probably similar to like what outsiders struggles with, like women's outsiders, is that like we have all the talent. It's
Mhm.
just being able to bring it together and like execute the plan. Like we know the plan, but
Yeah,
then like we don't always execute it the way we want to. Um
I
like
always tell my girls that like as long as mentally we know what we're doing and we don't make any mental mistakes, we can make physical mistakes. That's fine. Physical
yeah.
mistakes are gonna happen. The part that kills you is like you do everything right, but then you like miss the throw. And it's like if you hit,
yeah.
you'll win, right? But
Right, right, right.
I think as long as we're learning, that's the biggest part. Because then if you figure it out and then you just have to do the hard part, right? Just hit them,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah. We need a coach. We were
Yes, we've
talking
been
about
saying.
for nationals, we have some shortlist recruits that we're gonna try to get to coach us during nationals because like we all just need someone in our ear being like, hey, do this, do that, do this.
And I've said this to Sam, like, it's nice when we have each other in our ear, but sometimes it's nice to just have like an objective coach. Like, and it's not to be like I don't trust my teammates. It's just like sometimes you just hear them say the same things over and over again, and if you hear it from a coach, it might just
Might
hit
click.
differently. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because you're playing, right? All these people are playing, so being on the court's a little bit different when you're watching from outside.
Right.
Yeah, it
Right.
is.
And it
If
Exactly.
helps
you
a
like
lot.
if you're playing a corner, you don't really always know what's going on the other side of the court. So
You have no idea what's going on.
yeah.
Nope. It was a good shot.
So
I
Frenzy's
think I
down.
yeah, 1-0. I watched this part. I think Brenda counters like 3 times. I probably have Brenda like right here, and then
Yeah, we
play
do that.
offense because they have the arms, right?
We do that all the
It's,
time, or we're countering, and it's like, all right, let's stop now. It's not working.
mhm.
Yeah.
But it takes
Reset,
a
reset.
minute for us to register, like it's not working. Let's stop doing that. So, ugh,
I'm the same way. I'll just keep throwing until someone's like, "Hey, don't do that."
yes.
Oh my God. Great
Through
exchanges.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's like the kind of play style I feel like Canadians are like too, where it's like boom, 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 like
Yeah, it's
back and
bang
Mhm.
forth.
bang.
But no one died.
No,
No, no, everyone stayed alive. 2 on Page. She stays alive. It's
It's nice to
incredible
see
because I
Paige
don't think.
back out there.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think she's playing like regularly anymore, and she's still so good. She just hops into the
So
thing,
good.
and it's like Kim.
that
Kim was telling me he doesn't play in league, and he just hops into the thing and does great. Like,
Kim's insane. Kim doesn't make
yeah,
any
I
sense.
don't. Makes no sense.
I think they had to throw another one there. That's like a huge mental mistake that I never want anyone like our men's and women's team to make.
Mm,
But that's a
okay.
great trade right there for
Yeah,
Sam.
that's really good. Good honesty of Brenda. I didn't know if it actually hit her, but fingertips looks like.
That's
I
So,
like
thought
Sam's bread and butter. That plant,
yeah,
just throw it. She's so good at that.
yeah, and she survives too, or she'll just eat up a ball.
Yeah, facts. You're just scared to throw at her.
Yeah, you don't know what wants to throw. If it's at her
never
chest,
throwing in.
if it's at her chest, she's gonna catch it.
Mhm. I realized a lot. Oh, dang.
What
So
commentators curse?
freaking throw.
It was not at her chest though; it was at her face.
She also had a ball.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, that's Cynthia's game, right? I think the biggest problem with Frenzy is like not a lot of them have played together. Well, like their
Yeah.
pickups.
The
So you can
pickup.
kind of see the chemistry was there, not there fully.
That is a good point. Yeah.
And then this invasion team, like they all play together all the time. So
Yeah.
really,
I
Very
didn't realize.
intuitive.
I didn't
like
realize how long
they know
they've
what
been
they're gonna
playing
do.
with each other. I
Yeah,
didn't know they've been playing since Elite days. I mean, I knew they've been around for a minute, but like the core of the team has been playing together for a really long time.
it is insane.
Yeah. Shota, when did you start playing?
2023.
Oh,
I think I
okay.
started
So
traveling.
yeah. So not
Not
too
as
long.
long as them.
No, yeah. No. So
In
you started
2012.
playing when it came back, not never when it
Yeah,
was
pretty
over.
much.
Yeah.
No, I didn't even know what Elite was until I was like listening to dodgeball stuff.
Mm-hmm. It was a different era back then, apparently.
For
Yeah,
sure.
we weren't around for that either.
No, we weren't.
It's fair.
Our
So
first
I guess I have a question for y'all.
Yeah,
Do you guys like the 3 minutes and then going into no block?
love
we
it.
do. We do
That's
like
good.
it.
Because I
We
think it
think,
does help for these games, right? Like especially some of these 40-minute games, some of these games are like 5-6 minutes long.
yeah,
Brutal
we think
Yeah,
they're
and
and it's
really
like,
boring.
long.
well,
They get
yeah, it does get a little boring, but
it
it's
gets
just like
boring.
people are able to stay alive so well. And like everyone's good at blocking. You're scared to throw a catch, so it just gets into that rhythm of like, let me just dump a ball. Or at least that's what
Yep,
it looks like.
yep. Do you guys like it?
Oh,
On
I
the
love it.
outsiders?
I love no
Yeah.
block. I love no block. No block,
Yeah.
but it's like hard to say because sometimes it doesn't even make it there, and then sometimes when it does,
Yep.
it's like everyone's itching.
Yep.
It's a good cross.
I think I just like playing faster. Like
Mhm.
you said,
Yeah.
these long games they just get kind of boring and slow.
It makes you
Um,
do a little bit more risky stuff too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang,
But it is
Frenzy's
more
just
entertaining.
oh for sure.
Like when I don't really remember us going into that many no blocking games in women's, but in mixed, it was like, oh shit. Like in
Yeah,
Minnesota, it was crazy.
it was crazy.
Um, and then having to like shift completely to a different ball and a different rule set again to the thing,
Mhm.
like threw me a little bit in the beginning. I mean, I like the Joy Light balls better, but
Love
Oh
them.
yeah. How do you feel about the balls?
I can't. Well, I was saying like I've started so many catches with the batting balls in
Uh-huh.
Minneapolis, but I threw even more on Saturday, so I can't even say it was the balls. I don't really like them. They're lighter. They move weird. I would say it's a good
The
double.
Joylight ones?
The
Yeah.
batting
Oh,
balls.
the batted ones. The
Yeah,
batted
they like
ones.
when they flick off my fingers, they just fly and just like backspin. So then my ball just
Mhm.
takes off.
Mhm.
I can't curve them very well. They stay up.
Okay.
And it's not as accurate. Like the Joy Lights, my curves were like really good. And my
They were disgusting, Sam.
yeah,
The curves.
thank
The
you.
curves were
But Baden, not as
nasty.
much. Not
I
as
kept telling her during warm up, I was like, these are a lot harder for me to catch than the batted ones. The batted ones were much easier to catch. Now I'm having a very difficult time because they were just like moving all over the place.
yeah.
So,
Wobbling. Dang, this game was a 4v3
yeah,
and
it's still
we came
going.
back.
But I was watching and I saw a couple times where they would attempt to crash but then
Mhm.
stop. They didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a full crash play yet.
They would
I don't
reset
know.
a
I
lot.
don't
I
think
don't know
we
why.
actually see one either from what I remember watching.
But
Ooh,
like,
Caitlin.
oh, I stepped up that.
Caitlin just like
So
throw.
yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do too. But right here, like Kaylin moves in front of Cynthia, which I would just move away from Cynthia because she has the better arm, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want
Yeah.
to stand in front of their best arm when you're by yourself. When you're like
Yeah.
last in, you want to stand away from their best
You're
arm.
getting the
That
opposite
way that
side.
you can see that ball the longest.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I never thought
And
of
then
it
like
that
you
way.
just stand in front of Paige and then like hope that, and because it's a harder throw too, it's a longer throw for Cynthia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
that's
unlucky.
Unlucky.
Let's
Damn
see if
ricochet.
the Monroe stat. Let's see if it
Oh yeah, if it pays off. They're up
West
2-0.
2022.
I forgot they were up.
Frankie's right. My first nationals was 2022. That was my first.
That was my first
tournament.
nationals. That was my first nationals too. Vegas 2022. And then I said I never want to go back to Vegas. It's not my favorite place.
It's crazy. They go up 4-1 in this game, and they're down almost every game. I think.
it's impressive.
Yeah,
It's a mental shift. Yeah.
A lot of crosses.
Katie was a great pickup for Invasion. I think she fits really well with them, their play style.
Grace and KD are like the top corner duos right now, for sure.
Yeah. The Monroe stat is what you told us, Kira, that if you hit on the rush, whatever percentage, you're more likely to win the actual round.
Yeah, we call it the Monroe stat.
Yeah, we don't know the actual percentage. I think you said you'd look it up for us one day, maybe. But sometimes when I hit on the rush, I'll be like, statistically, we're supposed to win this game now, guys. Maybe we don't or some stupid shit.
More confidence, more confidence.
Can
they win this one?
Is it 3-on-6?
Yes.
Yeah, 6.
All right, so this is we need to take notes here. Like, how do they? She gets the rebound. That was smart.
I mean, you got Cynthia, Ray, and Karen.
Ooh, that was a big
Karen. That's a risky throw, though. Your first throw
is yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me. Would not be me.
But I think that is the way to hit her, though.
Cross.
So
cross and try to put it in her stomach. Just hit her on the side.
Yeah, smart, especially with a lot of good pump fakes will help. I know, just like when you're sitting in the middle all day and you have people who are actually selling their pump fakes, it is hard. At a certain point, you just get blown up and you're like, I wasn't looking over there. I was looking at someone else.
Like right here, if I'm the coach, I'm yelling at Karen right now, like, hold, because they just gave us 5. And then she just countered. So now they get another extra ball for defense.
Did they throw 2 there? No.
Yeah, they threw 2 at Cynthia, and then Karen threw 1 back. That's like a mental mistake that I would point out.
And if you're frenzy and you have 4 balls, you're still only throwing 1 right now. Like, you're not throwing 2 unless maybe it's a high prio and you're not threatened by anybody else.
Yeah, unless someone's like really being good honesty right there. We'd throw a double if you're not hitting. If you're not hitting, like, let's throw a double.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good movement.
Oh my God, Misha.
Like right here, it's a 4v2. I'm probably throwing 2 balls again. Yeah.
Oh, good dodges. Oh, thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Excited. They got 4 balls again.
Ryan said congrats on making practice squad.
Thank you. Happy to be joining. Really excited. I got to start doing all the training stuff now that I have, like the sprint stuff and the workouts. I actually really love that because sometimes when I go to the gym, I'm like, what do now? What do I do now? I'm here, but what am I supposed to do? You get bored with the same workouts, right?
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
That was a good read by both of them. They saw that ball was rolling back and Katie Sanchez looked down for a second. They just took it.
Oh, maybe they don't win this one.
Yeah, I think they lose this one, actually. So it must have been started 2-1. Yeah, I think this is actually, one of the only crashes they do.
Frankie says
Like-
Frenzy maintains 3D and throw after popping up a lot. They cheat up a little and throw in transition instead of set offenses. Interesting.
That's fair.
Hmm.
In the second half, Invasion starts throwing a lot of like the X's.
Mm-hmm.
So they're picking something. Yeah, so they ran her down that time. But like that should be Invasion's bread and butter every time.
I agree because I when we watched back the Flex Invasion game for Cloth, I was like, "Yo, they are running,"
Yeah.
which is exactly what they're
Spicy.
supposed to do. But they were just running them down every single fucking time.
Amazing.
It
was art.
It was
hard.
art.
I
It was
fucking
art.
loved
It was,
it.
it was so good. They were catching them on the transition every single time, and that's when I learned they can fucking run. Now that I think about it, Brenda was playing with them, which is all more reason why I should be seeing more running here. But anyway, hey, Christine.
I guess they just trust their throws more in this game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh man, good take by Grace.
Grace doesn't give a fuck. Grace will throw that ball and she will hit you.
She full sends.
I love Grace. She's one of my favorites.
She's so good.
She's also really funny.
She's so fast too. Whenever she's doing the rush, she always makes it to the line before like anyone.
She's
wild. She's like as close to a professional runner as you can be. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did she run in college or something?
Yeah, I think she was a collegiate runner, and she's still with like what looks like a pretty professional running group.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
She's fast as fuck.
Do y'all call waves a lot?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We may not execute on the waves, but we do call them.
So we do call them. That's fair. I feel like even at the top level, sometimes we forget to call waves. Like we'll reset almost every time after a throw, even if we have advantage, right?
And it's a missed opportunity because like they think the play's over.
Yeah.
We just struggled with like accuracy this weekend and survivability. Like I know personally for me, like I was hitting really well the second day, but I just wasn't surviving the first day. So I was like so useless. And then like the second day, some of us just couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. So it's like, yeah, great play call, but poor execution.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we can't do it. Yeah.
Need a hit in those 40-minute games, or else it's long and you're just mentally can't do it.
Yeah.
The second half, Sam Greco's at 86% survival and average to catch a game. Yeah, that's who I want to emulate. Like I want to play like Sam Greco plays. That's the play style I want to do. Like
that's the lane I think you should I think that's what you should focus on. That's like she's a very specific role player.
And that's the role that I want to do.
I heard Brian's podcast today at work, so I was like, she only hit one person this half. And then second half goes insane.
Second half goes crazy. Like Sam is Nightmare. Absolutely. That's what I want to be. I want to be Nightmare Fuel. Frankie says, it's funny how different these two are. Frenzy still playing backline, Popstar Invasion just walks up, throws, walks back. Yeah, It is.
You'll see that change in the second half.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Oh, we're in no block now. Okay, let's see what happens. I love finding out when people say they hate no block, because then I'm like, throw the ball at them. They don't like it.
So like right here, I'd probably do a double left. Like Grace is probably the president here.
Oh, Paige.
That'd be crazy.
I think if
they threw it the right corner for some reason.
Oh, Grace stays alive. Oh my god. Oh. She was in no man's land.
Yeah, I gotta throw that before you get hit.
Yeah. I think she wanted to drop catch, but with Karen at that point blank range, that's kind of hard.
The trade is good right there. I'm taking that trade.
Yeah.
Oh, good movement. Oh, it hit her.
Yeah, hit her in the feet. Oh, line.
It happens. It's the sliding dodge. That's what always
I'm
gets me.
telling
'cause,
you, those courts were smaller. I'm telling you. I said
I
it
don't
all
think
weekend.
so. I
Mm-mm.
don't think so. Though there was one that I got called out that I was like, really? I was that far back, but I watched it back and I just slid and my toe just hit it. And I was like, oh, all right.
So I think after watching this first half, like Frenzy should have lost statistically almost every game besides like one. Because Invasion was up literally almost all those
Yeah,
games.
they
If
were.
you
They
if you
were.
watched it back.
They were up a lot of the games.
So
So
like if you're watching this, what are you changing if you're Invasion?
Sam, what are you telling us? What are you telling us
Ugh.
to do, Sam?
You just gotta close. You gotta close and
Yeah.
just pay a little bit more attention to the angles.
Mhm. I also think they just need to change their targets, like their prio targets. Like Cynthia Lee's going crazy, right? Like, let's get Cynthia Lee off the court early.
Yeah, and she's been staying in for a really long time. So yeah, definitely.
I'd almost rather Katie Sanchez in the corner and Caitlin in the middle, only because like if Katie's not surviving enough in the
Mhm.
middle, like I'd rather her have a ball, you know.
That's fair. I mean, but for the most part, when they have three balls, I was watching this. Like Katie Sanchez had a ball in the middle.
Yeah.
So like she still had a ball. She just wasn't surviving. So I almost think like opposite. Maybe give Sam Greco or Katie Gong a ball in the middle, and like
Mm,
all three of
protect.
them run. All three of them run, and don't let them get comfortable throwing a ball at Katie Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they go up, have Katie Sanchez rip out the middle.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was a crash.
And that's where Katie died.
Then Katie dies. But that
Brenda read it like a book.
Yep. She stayed up and right in the foot.
But I think right after this, you'll see like Katie starts making adjustments.
Oh,
I don't know if
Great
anybody
catch.
says anything. That was a good catch.
great read by Brenda. Frankie always makes fun of me because I say "ooh" when something cool happens, but it's cool. So
What else are you supposed to say? Ooh, that's the right thing.
What up, John?
Let me live my life.
Stop judging her, Frankie.
I know. I always catch strays.
Someone tell Jill to check her DMs. Oh, okay. Someone's gonna be invited to bromance. All right, I'll let Jill know.
Jill
know.
does know.
Oh, she does
That's
know?
that cross. That
She just
cross
you.
works.
Did she leave you on red? Right.
She definitely did. 'Cause she told us she got invited, but she didn't respond apparently.
Oh no.
Oh no. Maybe she's shy. I don't know. She might be shy, camera shy.
So what? She had the last ball there, threw it Shade.
Yeah.
She threw it like kind of far away from her. I'd probably throw it like Caitlin or someone in front of her that way.
Why? I never understand.
By yourself?
I never understand the solo shots at Sam.
I'm throwing all three balls at Sam. That's
Yeah.
what I tell them.
Yeah. Keep her for last, and we have all three balls to throw her.
She gives us four, throw off five, or I don't care.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Right in her chest too. She tried to make that catch. So let's see what Kate Gong does.
So Frenzy just capitalized a little bit on that chaos, and then
yeah,
was able
all
to
right.
get
So
two.
Shota, what are you doing in this 1v3, or what are you telling your girls to do in this 1v3?
I think it depends on who it is.
Yeah.
If it's like one of our higher tier players, I'm probably like block, play your life, kill, like use your arm, and then well, even then, if it's like a 1v4, 1v3, it's the first point of the second half, like just go for something risky, right? Like throw, try to hit and catch. Like if you go for a catch, you lose, but at least you won't shave off that much time. Like in the second half, when you know you're down already, you just have to play fast. Like there's nothing to lose, right? You already lose.
Man, I forgot they were down 4-1.
That's crazy. Impressive.
And it's not like they have the full half.
Only 16 minutes.
Only 16 minutes.
But they start picking it up this half or this after this. It's insane.
See, that's that mental toughness that we need, Sam. When we're down, I feel like we're like, okay, we're gonna.
Well,
I mean, we came back as we did come
7-1, and
I know, and then we went for a
5.
It just
Dang.
was like a little slow. Like, why didn't we do it earlier? But yeah.
Athlete. See, look, now they're starting to run at them, and they can't really keep up.
Yeah.
And I think right here, like I'm having Grace just hold Cynthia. Like if
Yeah.
Cynthia throws, you're having Grace fire at her. Jeez.
Cynthia has a really like cool, hard to read like wind up.
Wind
It's like
up.
a-
Yeah. She whips her arm
She looks
back.
so mean when she's throwing.
I'll never forget one time we were in Toronto and for whatever reason she was across from me and she smiled at me and I was like, oh, that's nice. And then as she smiled, she went like that and then hit me with the ball. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna go fuck myself now. This is why I don't smile at anybody.
You distracted me. That's funny.
So funny. I was really smart as Sam not to throw that ball at Brenda because if I was right there and I saw that, I would have so taken
Just
that
take
and
it.
probably gotten caught.
She held it.
Another cross.
Good.
See, look, they did the
Good.
X. Every time they do the X, I think Cynthia's looking at
I
Grace.
remember
Oh,
watching that.
wow.
She
The
just
play.
like all went for it, the whole thing.
That
Just-
confidence. That
I
Saw that
know.
saw that Paige wasn't looking through that ball and then just make a catch.
Yep.
Bro, you just don't throw it Sam Greco.
No, you have not alone either. Like fuck.
Save her
It's,
for last.
it's not worth
Exactly.
it. It's not worth it. It's too scary. Too scary. All right, let's go. Oh wait, I went too far.
Here we
All
go.
right.
Oh, they lost somebody on the rush. They lost two people on the rush. Dang. Oh,
Ooh,
plant
oh.
catch.
Oh, that was great.
Oh my god. I love the
AB.
sidelines getting so pumped. I love
Mhm.
that.
I will say when Invasion starts screaming, you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's
Screaming and cheering, you know the momentum's on their side.
Yep.
yeah. Well, and now
So-
Caitlin and Grace are running. They're running
Yeah,
at them.
exactly.
Yep.
That's
they're
what they
right.
need to do. That should have been the game plan the whole time. I think they should get 3 and throw 2.
Whole time. I remember when I was watching it, the announcers were saying, I don't remember who was announcing, but they were like, or commentating, they were like, both teams like have heavy like respect for one another and they're a little bit more cautious, which I guess that's why, I always wonder, like, why are people not rushing right now? Why?
I get scared. Well, like, so right here, it's a 6v2, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we just throw 2 balls at one person.
Yep. Whittle
And
it down.
normally, I mean, we could throw 3 balls.
And it's
Like,
Paige and Cynthia. Paige should look for a catch like she did
Yeah.
earlier.
for sure. But I'm throwing 2 balls at whoever has the 1 ball, probably.
Yeah.
Because the person with 2 balls blocks so well.
No. It was. I will say, I forgot. This was the end of a 2-day tournament, so maybe they're also tired.
That's
8
true,
games
that's
is
true.
wild.
And 40 minutes, too.
Yeah, so you might not want to rush all the time. You might just be
That's
fucking
fair.
tired.
But it's the finals. Leave
I
it all out
know.
there. Leave it all out there.
Yeah, you got to.
Some of us are just old. Good. Old but gold.
That's right.
Oh, they do it. They throw 2.
Yeah, that's the game plan right there.
Grace keeps the ball.
Stays alive.
Yeah, that was great. It's hard to do that in the corner. You don't have a lot of
Space.
area to move like that, so that's impressive.
I think when you have 1 ball for Invasion, I'd probably just give it to Sam.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking
So-
that. I always
so
wonder
annoying.
when some teams just keep it in the corner versus just put in the middle.
Well, you give it to Sam's like the person you don't want to throw at if you're on the other team, right?
Right.
And then
That's a good point.
Yeah, and Sam can maybe trade with one of them because she's really good at that too.
Yeah. All right, that's 4-3 now?
Yep.
Nice.
Dang, Grace
Jesus
runs
Grace.
down. That was a really fun matchup to watch. Grace and Cynthia.
Yeah.
So cool.
Grace is really accurate too when she's running down. She
I was
hardly throws wild
I don't
balls.
know who I was talking to. I think I was talking to Lucas, but Lucas was saying like playing at the thing is cool, but like just watching teams play each other at the thing was like, in my opinion, like more cool.
Yeah.
Because like you could just be a big fan of the game and just
Yeah.
like I watched I think Lucas and Byron or Lucas and Chris Valance like go at it in a 1v1 forever. And I was like, when you're a fan of the game, it's so cool to watch.
Yeah.
Just-
Everyone's just an elite player, so
and you see all the finesse girls spread out, like Fang and
Yeah.
Frenzy and Invasion. Like watching that was really cool.
yeah.
Good dodge.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sam.
That's why you give her the last ball. Give her the last ball. Let her make the play.
Yeah, do whatever. You can't go wrong.
So
That's
what
crazy.
KD did the last couple games is like Brenda started coming up and KD was just planting and just like hitting Brenda, which was what Brenda was doing to KD. So now she's like making the adjustment, and I think that's what helped them a lot in this game too. Getting Brenda out early. And then it's cool to see like Katie's a little bit newer player to see her adjusting. I don't know if anybody told her to do that or if she just did it herself, but like as a coach, you would want to see your players adjusting by themselves. And if they don't, then you like give them options like, hey, maybe you plant.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you switch it up. So it's good to see that.
All right, Paige got to go for a catch here.
Oh,
Shay's alive.
I'd be scared to throw at her too.
Yeah. All right, so
Yeah.
stay on the ball. Sam's gonna try to trade. Nope, just catch the ball. I do wonder why she threw it at her, but
I am not taking that bait. If I just saw her catch some of the hardest,
caught a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
She's on one right now. She's on one right now. Absolutely.
Started somebody else.
And it's not like she's catching scrubs. You know what I mean?
No.
She's catching people who throw hard. Like,
hard balls, yeah. All right, 4-4.
What are you saying to Frenzy here, Shota?
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they shouldn't play scared, but they feel like they're playing scared the second half. So I would just be like, guys, I would tell Brenda, like, take one hard step, see what KD does, because she's died on the plant most of the time. And I would tell KD, like, she needs to stay alive. And right here, like, I would be yelling at Cynthia to grab a ball.
Yeah.
Like, Cynthia, you need a ball.
John?
She doesn't need a ball, but she creates so much pressure and, like, she scares the other team with her hand. I mean, I'm sure she's tired, but.
Okay, yeah, hold on, wait. We got some questions in the chat. If throwing at Sam's mistake, what's the adjustment if you're alone there? That's the first question.
I would underhand throw to somebody else. Get as high as you can. Because, like, Sam's just as scared to trade with you or get caught there as well. So if you scoot up a little bit, maybe throw at somebody else in the corner or just dump in front of her and then try to go for a grab. Yeah, instead of like throwing a ball straight at her because she's going to go for a catch, right? Or you just throw at it to where she has to reach because she has a ball already. You just can't throw it like at her. That's literally my biggest thing.
Make her reach for it and make her make a incredible play. Is what
if she makes a play, she makes a play. But you can't just throw a ball at her stomach and or at her blocking ball because she's gonna just try to catch it anyways.
And the other question is because you have to get her out somehow eventually, right? Why not try first instead of waste time? That's from Frenzy.
It's because if you have the people to throw at her, it's easier and better to work together and use more balls to get her out.
Yeah.
I mean, if she's on fire, the only other way I would say to get her out is like a home counter while she's throwing, or even if she's not throwing, she's pump faking. Is probably the other way to get really good catchers out. Just because they're in a position where they can't defend themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like for catchers, you always leave them into the end. I know that's easier said than done, but you don't want them to beat you because you're just throwing a solo ball at them and they keep catching you, right?
They
You leave
play
them in, and if they beat you when you throw 4 balls at them, like, okay, whatever. But
specifically though if they were last in though. So I guess
mhm,
I'm assuming like a Page was last in
yeah,
situation.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing it. I'm not throwing it, Sam. I'm just
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
Because like Sam's gonna, I mean, again, like make her reach. If she's gonna go for
Right.
a catch, make her reach. And if you throw at somebody else and she tries to hit you, then you try to catch Sam.
Okay.
Like there's other ways to beat her. You don't have to hit her with a ball. You can catch her ball. You can hit her while she's coming up on a throw. Like
Yeah, I remember this was way back when, Sam. You probably don't even remember this, and Frankie won't remember this either. I remember in our like first tournament, it was like Erie, and we were playing against someone. I don't remember who the player was, but they kept catching us. Like we kept losing because we kept getting out caught. And Frankie was like, "Don't lose from just a catcher. Like you can't lose from just like one player just catching you the whole time." And I don't remember what the advice was, but I just remember him saying,
one part of the game.
don't lose from just one person catching everyone out. That's crazy. So
I wonder if it's also like sometimes it's like
Oh my gosh. Catches 2 balls. But like you threw 2 solo balls at her. You know what I'm saying? Throw at
right.
somebody else.
I wonder if it's like ego a little bit too, because I know
I'm
I've
sure.
definitely done that where it's like, well, she's not gonna catch me. Oh fuck, like, well, she's not
For
gonna
sure,
catch
for
me.
sure. You
She's
gotta
gonna
put your
learn
ego
today.
aside. You gotta put your
yeah,
ego aside.
I think that's just
Yeah.
for dodgeball, good dodgeball advice in general. Always put your ego, check your ego. Coach Shota, oh shit. Yeah,
Man.
Well,
no
like you saw
throwback.
the first half, she didn't really do anything because they weren't really focusing on her, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then the second half, they start throwing at her. She wants that. That's her game.
And now her confidence is at a 10. So
Yeah,
like
I
throw
know
at me,
I know she
throw
was
at me.
MVP of the game. If I were her, I'd probably be like, I can't wait to get my trophy right now. Like I'm killing it. Like it was like no question to me that she was gonna get it. Like she
Yeah,
was
that's crazy. 4-1, they came back, like
it's
insane.
nuts. And then Frenzy's down one and down a player, and Invasion has all the momentum in the world.
Hmm.
I can't remember. Do they take this to no blocking?
I think they do. I think this is the last game.
Yeah, I think this was the last game too.
And also like Brenda's not missing at this point. Like if I'm play calling, I'm probably calling her to throw even more. So her counters are sort of working, and it's getting Caitlin out.
I mean, Frenzy's just. I would just play offense.
Yeah.
I'd play offense, and then like maybe if they run up, have like
Yeah, no
Shade
rush.
trade out. Have Shade or Ray like hold the middle ball. Somebody quicker that can like just trade with like one of their best players. Like I would have like maybe Shade or Ray like try to hit Grace.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when she runs up, just trade with her. Because
Great,
Katie's
great.
off the court right now, right? Like
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Grace is gonna be a little higher up than the other girls. There was an X right there that didn't work out. I mean, they hit Cynthia with like 2 or 3 X's in the second half, which is insane. And that was like the only X that didn't work.
I don't remember if we did that many X's over the weekend, Sam.
We didn't do any.
I don't
No,
think.
we
Yeah, I
didn't
was
do
gonna
it.
say I don't remember doing a single one.
Our team, we don't really call X's. When it works, it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when it doesn't,
Yeah,
it's
when it doesn't.
awful.
Yeah, I'd rather throw 2 balls at one person.
Same.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
just
we
a
did
higher
more.
percentage hit rate.
That's what we did more of.
Like in this situation, it does work because like Cynthia was more focused on the person in front of her, and then Kate Gong was like hitting her
Yeah.
because he wasn't even looking at Kate Gong. So it's more of like a Kate Gong's like don't disrespect me type of thing.
Yeah.
And like right here, they keep throwing these doubles frenzy at the end of the game, and all they had to do was just like hit 1 or 2 of them, and they probably win to tie it.
Ah,
Great
good
counter
take.
by
Yeah,
Katie.
really good
Katie
take. Right there.
Sanchez. She was by herself. Brenda countered in.
Yeah.
Nobody
So
holding
smart.
Katie.
48 seconds.
Oh my
Frenzy's
god.
got to make something happen.
My heart is in my stomach if I'm
I know.
frenzy.
The pressure.
Your confidence is definitely down, but you can't think like that, right?
Yeah.
Harder side.
Oh,
no.
did she drop it?
Yeah, she dropped
Yeah.
it. That was tough. I
Oh
wish.
my
Oh, that's
God.
so unlucky.
Brenda said she thought it hit Karen, and then that's why she went for the catch.
Brenda's hitting
Saxons.
this round, so it's like it's tougher going off the
I
court.
forgot that happened. At least they both.
I mean, but
went
if
still.
Brenda catches that though, that might flip the game for
that
sure.
would,
Yeah.
yep, that would be a momentum changer for sure.
Because that was Grace's ball.
I don't remember, but
I
whoever
think
it
so.
was.
Came from that angle. I think so.
I wish it was Sam's ball. That's
Yeah, someone
if I'm
came back
frenzied,
in.
that's what I would wish.
Yeah.
Please get her off the court.
Oh, now we're in no block. Man, yeah, I would be shitting bricks if I was, who is it, Shade or Karen over there? I'd be like, fuck, I need to catch ball, I need to catch ball, I need to catch ball. Yeah. That's not a great mindset. You want to be calm, cool, and collected.
I mean, if I'm Shade or Karen, I'm going, I don't know, I'm probably pre-countering going for a catch.
Yep.
That's what
That's a
happens.
pre-counter.
Okay, all right, whittle it down. Got Grace out. That's big. That's big hit.
It's 4-4-2 or 3. Okay, they have 3 balls. Oh man.
Karen get hit. She doesn't know. I don't know either. I wasn't.
I think she did.
I think dodgeball, just like softball, baseball, in terms of being a game of failures, you step up to the plate and 3 to 10 is considered good. So got to keep that mental up always. Yep, so true. It's just, I feel like in I feel like every sport, like mental game is just so important.
Yeah, if you play confident, not a lot of teams, nor not a lot of people can beat you if you just play confident.
Right. Shade's left alone.
So like for no block, the biggest thing is timing. Like you don't want to be throwing while both of them are like literally letting go.
And then
you kind of want to be the one to throw that go. That's tough. I mean, both teams played a great game. I just think Invasion started to adjust and then Frenzy didn't. It's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
5 unanswered points, right?
Yeah, 5. They won the second half pretty much after the first game, which is
anything can happen.
That's insane. That's a finals right there.
Yeah. Final thoughts, Shota?
Oh man, probably just like if you start. I mean, they had timeouts, right?
They did.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, if you lose like 2, 3 in a row, like, hey, let's call a timeout. Let's talk about it. Let's adjust. What like when you go into a huddle, I don't know, like it was hard for us to help coach this week because we were all kind of playing at the same time, and on the second day coaching, we couldn't really coach that much. But at least for our men's team, like when we call a timeout, Eli will talk. But like if we see something, we'll say something like, "Hey, this side of my court is doing this. Hey, this side of my court's doing that." Like then you can talk about it and see like how do we adjust? Like I think KD did a great job by like holding Brenda on that side. Like KD won the second half on that side. She started hitting on Brenda, not letting Brenda play. And then that kind of messed up the support that Cynthia had, right? Which I think was the big part of the first half that was huge, was like Cynthia was going pretty insane. They still played really well together and they had the arms. But Invasion did a great job of like changing their prio targets. And then like, hey, like this person's killing us a lot. Maybe we go for them. I mean, it was just such a good adjustment on the second half that it would be hard for Frenzy to adjust to that.
Yeah.
Because the hardest thing to do in game is adjust, especially when like a team is beating your butt.
Yeah.
Because you can always be like, oh, why am I dying? How do I adjust? But it's just everything happens so fast, so you have no idea. I mean, maybe like they just weren't hitting as much in the second half either with their solos, right? So maybe we throw doubles if you're Frenzy. Ignore Sam as much as possible, I would say.
They're probably hearing it. They're like, oh no.
I was just looking. I'm on Demonte's team for
That team
BDO.
is fire. When I looked at the teams, I was like,
I was on my
So
way back from
good.
the gym and I was like, yes. Oh my
I
god.
expect a medal, Samantha. I expect a medal.
For the
I want
Boston
one.
Dodgeball League.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It's coming up in
Excellent.
June. But before that is Beast
East
Coast, which
Are you
Coast.
gonna
a
be there?
rumor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'll be there.
Yay!
I'm
Excited for Beast
coming.
Coast. This should be
Oh
good.
my god,
We're getting our jerseys settled right now, and then we have our roster almost complete. So we'll see what
yeah.
happens.
I'm
Right.
really excited to see that team come and see you there. And it
Were they
really
there
is
last
like
year? I can't remember. They weren't there last year?
mhm,
They were.
yeah.
Okay.
They were there last year. Yep.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
excited
think
for
that
us.
having you is going to be very good for them.
Mm.
Because I think Long Island had a pretty stacked team, like
Mhm.
between Dylan and Quan and
Taylor.
Taylor. GC was there, I think. I
Yeah,
don't
that'll be a
remember.
hard team to beat. But I don't know. I like my boys. I put my money on my boys just because like they listen well. They're
Yeah,
very coachable.
yeah,
They're young. They're fast. I think
yeah,
whenever I've played with them, like we always click pretty well.
yeah.
We'll also be like practicing probably together for the next few weeks until then. So we'll s-
Good,
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
good.
I think
Yeah,
what y'all are doing with this Beast Coast tournament is really good for all the communities because like
thank
it
you.
actually forces you to play with your teams, your
Yep,
community, and like, you learn from each other. Like I don't get
yeah,
to play with them all the time, but when I do, like we learn from each other, and it's like I think that's the best part is like playing with these. I mean, I call them kids, but I'm only a few years older than them. But like playing with these kids and they like learn, right? You like look at them and you see your community getting better and they keep growing because they're
Yeah, it's a fun
like,
feeling.
like I'm not only a coach for their like our women's team, but I feel like I coach these kids too back in Atlanta. So when
Yeah.
they actually listen to you, it's like, oh wow, like maybe
and
I
it
know what I'm talking about.
Same
and it
thing with
comes.
parenting, just so you know. When they
Yeah.
actually listen, you're like, oh, okay.
Well, I mean, aggression has always been like a homegrown team until this
Mhm.
year when we have two people that aren't from Philly. But on the whole, all six of us live and work in Philadelphia. And that's a good thing and also a challenging thing because we're all coming up together at the same time. There's no one
Yeah,
like on our team that's like, this is how you play. We're like
Yeah, yeah.
we're
building the
learning
ship.
together. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes
Uh,
sense.
couple things in the chat. Beast Coast is the weekend before BDL, so the 13th
15th. Yeah.
of June. I'm sure it'll be streamed somewhere, so don't worry. We'll make
Yep.
sure people have access.
Yeah.
And then Frenzy had said that their other games on day 2 were all 1 point. I do want to. I watched the Fang Frenzy game. I think that was semis or maybe quarters because I
It
thought
looked
that was
spicy.
it looked like a close game too. If you're still in the chat, Frenzy, let us know if we should watch that. It is on my list. Obviously, 2 elite teams, so very interested in watching that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so any final thoughts, Shota, before we sign out?
Any shout
I mean, I
outs?
guess if any teams need help or want to watch film, like let me know. If y'all aggression want to watch film, I'm down to help y'all.
I'm not emotionally ready to watch anything from
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay.
From the thing,
But
We
I
don't
don't
have to
know if
watch
we're
the
ready
thing though.
to
We don't have to
go.
watch the thing. You don't have
in
to
the
watch the thing.
future, yes.
Okay, okay. Perfect. I
Frenzy,
mean,
it
I
looks
would
like
just say Invasion and Frenzy, insane game to watch. I think the one thing that probably came down to it was just like maybe chemistry for Frenzy because they don't play together all the time. So not knowing exactly what your other teammates are gonna do.
Yeah.
Because they kind of gave up some ball control here and there, and then maybe some trades that didn't end up doing well. And then like Invasion, just they relied on their chaos and they relied on playing fast. And that
Yeah.
like their game plan on the second half was perfect in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it's just hard. It's hard when the other team's playing perfect and then Sam Greco's popping off. Because like if any of
Crazy.
them start popping off, it's insane. And then I don't even remember if we watched it. Yeah, we might have been talking, but Kate Gong with like the all fingers catch.
Oh, I saw
That
Oh,
was
that clip.
insane.
That was nasty. Yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm
was
afraid
insane.
of doing
When
that.
Sam Greco's energy and powers start spreading to everyone else, you know you're starting to go downhill. But
all right,
that's
cool.
fire.
Well, Thanks for
Thank you
joining
for
us, Shota.
joining. Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Sure.
of course. All right. Well, we will see you guys next week. I don't know who's the guest,
Yeah.
but we will have something lined up.
Yes, we will.
Thanks for
All
the
right.
girls talk.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.